Right, I think we're recording. Hello everyone, this is John. Welcome to Predator Golf Channel. Welcome to Middlesbrough Municipal in Middlesbrough. There's only a few left on the bucket list. This is one of them that I've decided to do. Everyone's going to say, oh, if you haven't played it, trust me, it's actually quite a good course. Oh, it's a municipal, it's not going to be that good. We'll just get started straight off then. I've had no practice swings, no nothing. And I've also bought some of these balls on Amazon, believe it or not, called Trust Panther. They cost 14 quid on Amazon for 12, and I've bought them to see if they're any good. So I'm going to give them a go today as well. They're meant to be a three-piece ball with that U3 cover, very much like they're meant to be replacing like the tool response and the ERC soft and all that, just meant to be cheaper. So we'll see if they're any good. Trust, I've never heard of them, but we'll find out today. So yeah, the municipal, I forgot what the yardage is. It's about 6,000. It's a much harder course than you think. 6,326 yards, par 71, slope rating 118, course rating 70.3. It cost me 18 quid after, I think it's after 2 o'clock, to reduce the prices. 18 quid if you want to play, I think it's about 4:30 or something, it's down to 16 quid. So, like I say, it's just a local muni in Middlesbrough, but it's a lot harder course than you think. A lot of people go around and they say, oh, because it's a municipal, they get put off. This is a hard course, trust me. So it's nearly me tea time, 2 minutes to be tea time, so I may as well tee off. Like I say, I've had a bit of a putt. I haven't had a single practice swing, because I've been at an appointment today. I've come straight here after my appointment at the James Cook, so at the hospital. So I've come here straight away and got on, because it gets busier on after 4 o'clock. So here we go then, first hole, 330 yards off the white. It's straight away, straight down, bunker to the right, trees off to the right, but it's quite a tight driving hole. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. Like I say, it's a municipal, bear that in mind, but also bear in mind the price. This is only 18 quid. It's 16 quid after 4 o'clock. It's about 21 before 12. So just bear that in mind. I'm playing this course for 18 quid. You can be the judge if it's worth 18 quid. By the time I finish, you'll get quite a shock, I think, at how good this course is for 18 quid. Right edge of the left edge of the bunker's me line. Let's see if I can get a good drive to start off with without without any balls in the nets or anything like that. That's a good hit to start off with. It's whether or not I've hit it straight. I think it's left side down the fairway. That, I think that was a good strike to start off with. Yeah, like I say, it's a muni, so bear in mind what you're getting. They've got a driving range, a putting green, a little academy course, but just bear in mind what you're getting here for 18 quid, and see if you be the judge at the end if you think it's good value or not. So let's get going. Second shot coming up. Yeah, here I am, just off the left side of the fairway. Yeah, my mate Gary, apparently, he said in his younger days he reached the green on the first hole. He says, "Oh, I drove the first green." Now, I don't quite believe him, because I've got 107 yards left here. People know I'm not a short hitter. He says, "Oh, my younger days, with the old wooden driver, I hit it on the grid." No, I don't think so. He might have got it. He might have got it where I was, but I don't think he would have. He would have drove the green. Like, so 107 yards. Just gonna go pitch and wedge. It's a bit like Bryson, this, playing the old municipal, kind of break the course record. I don't think I'm going to do it, but right in between the end bit, the left part of the tree and the flag, I'm just going to go straight at it. 107 yards, nice. It's a decent enough lie. I shouldn't really mess this up in my level. Not much wind to speak of. Let's just go for it. 107. drifting a little bit right, as I usually do. I usually pull it, but I think that's bounced on at the back of the green. Right, we'll see how this ball performs with the wedge playing and shots and everything, because I don't think that's held at all. I just think that's bounced on forever. So you're down for me third. Yeah, I wasn't convinced for that, for stopping power. I thought, oh, it's just going to stop. It'll be all right. It just ran on and on and on. It's right to the back of the green. I'm not I'm not convinced with that as a ball. 1, 2, 4, 5. About 19 yards. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't convinced at all with that. It just ran on and on and on, and it said, oh, it's got stopping power on the green, you know, good distance, good stopping power. Just telling you the basics, you know. Well, what am I expecting for 14 quid for 12 balls? But I thought it would have some sort of control to stop it on the greens. You're saying I've left me putter, you bloody idiot. I've been frightened to really chip that and be aggressive with it, because I'm thinking the ball's going to run on and on and on. We'll see as we go around. I'll soon make my mind up. If it doesn't check on the greens, the ball is pretty much useless to someone like me. It might be just a beginner's ball. It's pretty useless if it doesn't stop on the green for me. The whole game is based around being aggressive, hitting those aggressive shots, but able to control me distance. And my first shot, I wasn't convinced with that. Right, the putt looks as if it's going. The break suggests right to left. Not sure, it's just outside on the right. This. Oof. It was more than right edge, maybe just half a ball outside on the right. 5 isn't too bad, 5 isn't too bad. But yeah, to start off with, I wasn't too clever. Hitting the ball fine. When it went down the fairway with the driver, it sounded absolutely fine, nothing wrong with it. Sounded great. But I wasn't too convinced with its stopping power on the greens there. I'll soon find out with my wedge play and stuff. It'll become blatantly obvious after a few holes if this ball isn't up to snuff for spin, but sounds okay. That's the only factor that's going to concern me. On to number 2. Right, number 2, par 3. Pins to the front. Just get my zapper out. I'm guessing it'll be about 160-ish. 168. Right, 168. I have played this course a few times, so I know roughly what the yardages are going to be. 500 first. 168. What's the wind doing? The wind is helping me. Wind's helping me. I might go just on an easy 6. That might do the trick today if the wind's helping me. And it'll become blatantly obvious here if the ball's not got any stopping power. It'll become blatantly obvious because I'll notice here. Is that a person down there in the shadows, or am I just seeing? No, I'm just seeing things. I think I'm just seeing things. Right. People over there, so I'll be quiet. 6 iron, nice easy 6 iron. Front of the stance to get the height, but just take nice and easy. Nothing difficult about this. 95% swing, right at it. May have gone a bit left. I haven't seen it in the flight. I think I've gone a bit left though. I think I've gone a little bit left. I've brought the tee. Might be a chip on. See you down there for me second. Wow, way offline. I didn't think it was going to be this far off. I thought it was left towards where the bunker was, but I never thought it was this far off. Because it sounded pretty solid. You know, sometimes when you hit it and you go, oh, I've drifted way off left. It didn't have the feel. I just felt I maybe had a little bit push on it, but nothing like that. 39 yards. I mean, that's really, in reality, that's a poor shot from me. And I never thought it was going to be that far away. Back at the stance, I think we're going to have to keep this low, hinge and hold, bump it up there. It should be all right. This, I shouldn't have any problems. I've skimmed it a bit. It's ended up all right. I'm going to take another one just to. I wasn't 100% convinced with that. I did want it low, but I didn't want it scuttling that low. That's rubbish. We got another one. Yeah, it's all right. There's a 3-ball there, so I'm not holding them up. That was more sort of what I was wanting to do. Yeah, that's more like what I was wanting to do. Maybe a bit more effort into the shot, but that's more like what I was wanting to do. See if me third anyway. Right, we'll just put it here. Yeah, so actually that wasn't a great shot from me. Wasn't a great shot at all from me, but I've got away with it. It's a little bit skiddy, like I say. I wanted it nice and low. You saw my provisional, my third one. That's what I was originally wanting to do, but I've somehow got away with it. But this is going to be a slick putt. It's going down the bank, right to left, from my par. Yeah, looks right edge. Little turner again. 2 over through 2. Not the best to start. I would have liked to have parred the first one. The first one's very parable, but I've just got a feeling the ball just didn't grip for me, and it just went on and on and on. It's all right. It's okay. Nothing desperate. Nice little par 3 there. On to the next hole. Right, next one. 310 from back here. That's directly to the hole. The watch says that. I think it's a bit long. It should be a bit longer than that. It's not 316. Right, so 316 the hole from the card, 310 on the watch. You can see it's basically self-explanatory. It's another tight driving hole. There's a bunker over there to the left, which I think you can carry. Green there, you can't go right. Everything kicks off left to right. My line is the left edge of the bunker up where the green is there. Now it don't look particularly far, that, but it is. That's a proper 300. That's 300 yards to get it up to that bunker. So I'm not gonna reach that. No matter what I do, I ain't gonna reach that. But my line is the left edge of that, and it comes down off the slope. I don't want to be right. If I go right, it encroaches up on the right hand side, you can see that, and obviously the bunker on the left, I don't want to go any further than left edge of that, otherwise I'm in bother. Ideal line, like I say, left edge of that bunker, and that's it really on this hole. Just got to get a good drive away, or you're blocked out really. I've gone left edge of the other bunker. It'll be fine, there'll be space over there. It'll kick off the slope and it'll be better than you think. It'll be in the left side rough. But it's safe, it's not a lost ball. It will be found, that's the main thing there. I didn't go over on the right hand side. It's not bad, safe for me second. Right, not the best position in the world to be. I thought it might have rolled down off the slope a little bit more for us than what it has. It hasn't. The pin, it's in an awkward spot. If it was to the front, it would have been all right, but it's back left, 105 left. Obviously the tree's interfering with that shot. You can see that's blatantly obvious. Maybe I can try and punch through a little 9-iron or an 8-iron. Try and get it to go right to left round. I can't go directly at the pin. Yeah, I'm gonna go low 8. I've got it. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go low 8 and try and manipulate it right to left, middle of the green, and try and I've just got to be happy putting it on the green on the right hand side here. I can't try anything too stupid, but I am going to try and do that. If it ends up in the bunker, so be it. I'm going to have to try it. No, gone straight on me. Wow. Is that kept in play? I'll try, just in case, but that should have kept in play, that. That's alright, that's fine. It's the other one I'm concerned about. I don't think these balls are very good. I don't think they've got much stopping power. I'll see you hopefully for me second. If not, I'll have to play the provisional. Yeah, the ball just, they ain't stopping. They ain't stopping, so I can't find it. It's in the garbage. It'll just be in there somewhere. It'll have just rolled in somewhere, and that's the first ball of 12 gone. But never mind, never mind. I mean, to be I've got a feeling if that was another ball, that would have stopped on me, but it's gone round the slope. It's literally, it would have literally gone in. Whether I'm going to give it, just going to give it half a second and have a look. It just rolled into here. I just went, I can't believe that hasn't stopped. I don't think the balls have got any stopping power. That's the problem. I've noticed very, very quickly what the problem is with these balls. They're not going to stop for you. They're meant to be urethane covers and everything like that. I don't think they are, to be honest. I think they're like a Strixon distance ball, and that they're not gonna stop on the green. Now I'll just have to accept it's a lost ball. It'll only just have run in. That's the worst thing about it. It'll only just have gone in, and this is a situation. So that was 2, drop 3. That's 4 I've had. That's 5 I've had. Putting for a double ball, you know, back down off the slope. I saw the way it went that way, so it'll be the opposite coming back. One, yes. It's a good 6. It's a good 6. I've got out of it with a 6. I can't say I played it absolutely magnificent, but I don't feel I deserved to. That deserved to happen. It just kept on rolling and rolling and rolling, and unfortunately, it's just got into the tripe and garbage. It's a 6 on to number 4. Yeah, I feel a little bit harshly done by there. I don't think I deserved a 6, but there we go. Right, this is stroke index 2 on the course. Long and about 450 yards. This one. It's a long hole. 454, 460, I think. Probably it was straight into the flag. It's 437, but you're going round there. It's a big dogleg route to the right, so it's playing longer. It's probably about 460 from here. Long hole. I need a draw round. I need to manipulate a draw, probably left side of the fairway, and bring it round. It does encroach on the right hand side. You think there's plenty of room on the right. There's not as much as you think. You've got to hit a good solid drive here. Otherwise you're in bother. Oh, I didn't even see that. All right, I think I've seen it come down where that tree is. Might be all right. Another tee gone. Unbreakable, eh? Right, that should be okay. It's just where that big tree is on the left. I've seen it. Right, see you down for me second. Yeah, not too bad and everything, but at this angle, you see, you ain't got a shot at the green. You're too far away. The closer right you go, the closer you're going to get to the hole. Now I've got 250 here, so as I say, you know, the closer you go to the right hand side, the more dangerous it is, but more chance of getting blocked out, but you've got more chance of having a second shot at the green. But I haven't I've gone in the wind. Yeah, that's why it's stroke index 2. Not only does it's 450 460 yards, the wind's always into your face. So I've got to try hybrid. The lie isn't suggestive that I should go for a hybrid, but it's the only way I've got a chance of getting it halfway near the green. 239 to the front. Don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I've got it in me to get it there with wind and face, but I'll give it a damn go. Just a little bit tucked into the grass, so it's not the best of lies, as I said. Yeah, I've got a good clean connection on that, and it'll run down, but it'll be short of the green. I don't think it'll be anywhere near getting to the fronts. I reckon it'll be 30 yards short of the green, that. Probably a chip up. But it's all right. As I say, this is stroke index 2. I've got a chip and a par putt at it, which isn't too bad. See you down there for me third. Yeah, as I thought, about 30 odd yards to the front of the green. I'm in a position I thought I would be in. No surprises there. About 48 yards downhill. Where's me 58 at? There it is. 48 yards downhill, wind in the face. That's probably playing about 45, hinge and hold. I'm just not certain which way the green's going here. I've played this before, I should really know. It looks as if everything's going right to left, so I'll go just to the right of it and hope that I'm right. I'll hinge and hold about 40. Go about 40-ish. Oh, that's rubbish. Hard, solid ground. My club's just bounced off the turf. I've tried to compress it. I know exactly what I've tried to do there. I've tried to compress it, and really I should have tried to skim it. That's one ball I did find. To try and skim it. That's better. That's better. I should have tried to skim it. I keep making the same mistake. When it's hard turf like that, don't try and compress it, you idiot. Oh, that's disappointing. See you for my next shot. Right. About... Oh, it's not that far to the green, is it? It's not that far at all. Let's have a look. 21, about 17. Yeah, I made a mess on that, didn't I? I made a mess on that. About 17 yards. Played about 15. Right, now you come round. Never did. Distance control spot on again, but the feel hard as well. When I'm chipping the feel hard, they are not. They can't be whatever you call them. The U3 coating. I'm not having it. I'm not having their U3 coating. I think they're equivalent of a Shrixon distance, because they're feeling absolutely horrible when I'm chipping. They feel rock solid. They feel absolutely rock solid. Right, I've had photo there. This for bogey then. Where on the left side, could be right to left, suggesting right edge I'm going. No, rubbish. 6, still bogey. Haven't parred a hole yet, have I? Haven't parred a single hole yet. Not the way I wanted to start here. It does show you though the difference, the balls, doesn't it? I just went, well, the saying it's U3 and cover 1499, meant to be like a tailor-made tour response. It's absolutely nothing like it. See you down to number 5. If you're a beginner, they're fine. They'll get you around. They're absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with them for 14 quid. But when you come into the short game and everything, that's when it matters to someone like me, and they're just not holding the greens, they're not checking up, and they're sounding a bit hard off the face. Definitely similar in comparison, I would say, to Shricks and Distance. I can't really tell the difference between that and the Shricks and Distance. So that's how I would say they are, these balls. Right, yeah, I'm still using it. I'm still using it. I'm not gonna, I've paid me money, I might as well use it. Right, bunker on the right hand side's the line here. You don't want to be going left. It's out, the left hand side's useless. So really, the bunker on the right hand side, I don't know if you can see it on camera, that's my line. If I hit that, it's perfect, but you do not want to be going left here. Left's dangerous. It's about 3, it's the longest hole as well, 390, it's not short. None of these holes are particularly short, by the way, in the Muni. They're not particularly short holes. They've all got fair decent distance. Oh no. I've seen it, it's gone over where that where the hell is my tee gone? I'm playing great today, aren't I? Right, see it for me second. Right, I'm all right. I've got a shot, but it wasn't a good drive at all. That's the odd one that creeps into my game now when I get it. The minute the horrible pull off to the right hand side. The George Washington, I was getting away with it, but the tight driving holes there, I'm not going to get away with it here. So what did I say, 183 or something? Yeah, 187 to the pin. Wind's going to be helping me. 187, it's downhill, it's going to be a 5 iron. Because everything runs down the slope, so hopefully the green does go right to left, I think. So I want to be, it's going to be front of the stance. I'm going to try and get it over that tree if I can. No, it's gone left. That's gone left, that might be out of bounds. I'm playing some wonderful, wonderful golf at the minute. Right, where's the other ball at? I'll drop another. I'm pretty sure that's null and void, that ball. Pretty damn sure that's null and void. Off the slope, it just drifted off left. That's better. And that's actually a pretty good shot. It'll kick off the slope. It'll be left side of the green, but that's actually quite a good shot. Provisional was tripe. See you down there. It's not actually, it's actually stopped up. That's not too bad. You can see my other ball, I think. It's gone right to the back of the green. That was actually a well-struck golf shot, and it was a shot I was quite happy with, but it's just gone off the back 30 yards from there. 1, 2, 3, 5, another 5 yards taken off. So 25. I'm going to learn from last time. Don't try and compress it, just try and skim this one. 25, about 28 playing because it's uphill. That's better. That's better. That's what I mean. It's going all the way across to the left, isn't it? Good distance control again. Just again went off the slope right to left. See it for me fourth. Yeah, I need that power caddy back. That's what I need. Ever since I've lost my power caddy, these faults have started creeping into my game. And I would suggest to anyone, by the way, get an electric trolley. Trust me, you'll not go back. I've noticed a big difference. The amount of energy you save with an electric trolley. You can walk about all day. You could probably do 36 holes with an electric trolley. Push cart you can't. Okay, so the putt. This is a par putt. Where is strong there, so it's suggesting it's going that, and yet I'm looking at this angle. I think this is going left to right. I'm going left edge. Yeah. It's strange. It's strange how all the wear was on the right side of the hole. Now, if you took Gary Player's advice, that sounded awful off the putter, by the way. I'm not. This isn't a great ball. If you took the advice of Gary Player, I would have missed that putt. He's generally right, but there must be some people who just give him a lot of the left edge today. I don't know. Anyway, that's a good par, that. I'm happy with that, considering how poorly I played the hole. So you're down to the next one, number 6. Right, number 6, about 170 yards I've zapped it at. It plays slightly uphill. The wind is slightly helping and going across to the left, so I'm presuming a 5-iron's okay. Yeah, these balls are not good. I'm going to keep playing with it until I've lost it, but these balls are just not, they're not up to snuff. I'm sorry. Don't waste your money on these. Just get yourself some Strixons for a tenner, for a dozen. You may as well, because these feel exactly the same as what a Strixon ball feels like. Right, just to the right of the flag, bunker to the left, shouldn't bother us if I hit this right. And I've gone left. I'll repeat what I said the last hole. I'm playing some great golf here. Right, see you down there on the for me chip. Well, distance control fine, absolutely no problems. I'm not a dummy, but unfortunately it's gone about 28 yards. Unfortunately, it's just gone left on me again. The wind is swirling about. We've never had, by the way, we've not had, up in the northeast, we've had some beautiful sunny days, but we've never had a day that the lads were saying, when I was playing with when I went to Teesside the other day, some of the lads were saying, you know, it's been lovely and sunny, but we've never had a day when we've had no wind. It's always been windy. So 28, it's going to be one of them, and I have to just lob it up. Engine hole, nice little lobber, open the face and stance. It should do the trick. Yep, that's fine. Got myself a par attempt. It ran on a little bit further. Then they're not checking up the balls. They're definitely not checking up. Par putt coming up for me third. Right, there we go. I've got this for me par. It's gone on a little bit further than I thought. Like I say, with this, if I used a ball that spun, I don't think it would have been as bad as that. But right, it looks as if it's going right to left. Yeah, the wear suggesting heavily to the left hand side, so right to left, so that suggests that as well. My feet's suggesting right to left, so I'm going right to left. I'm going a couple of balls outside on the right, and if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. About 12 foot, no, maybe a bit more, maybe about 15 foot. Yeah, big turner again. Another bogey. It's all right though. It's not too bad. If I miss the green and 2 putts, that's fine. Cause say my distance was good on that. I just didn't hit me aim point, did I? That's fine. On to number 7. Right, 7 straight away hole, but you can see what's ahead. The trees encroach you onto the right hand side. A little bit of space on the left hand side. No real significant other dangers, no bunkers or anything, so you should be okay. If you can get your drive straight, you should be okay here. Wind into face, so it's going to be a little low one from me. I'm going to try and I'm going to try and just sort of hit a low linksy type shot and get it straight down there and try and eliminate as much of the wind in my face as I can. And we'll take it from there, really. Yeah. The trees encroach up, and there's crack over there on the right hand side. You don't want to be over there. You want to be, if anything, left side fairway. That's where you want to be. If I can get a good drive away here, 300, the hole is 380 yards. So if I get a good drive here, I've got a half a chance. And I've gone over right. I've heard a clip of trees. It's gone through. I should be okay. Should be all right. Another tee away. They keep smashing me tees, you know. They're just it's a bad batch of tees. They've changed the manufacturers, whoever's done those tees, and they just keep smashing. So here for me second. Another crap drive. I've got away with that big time. It wasn't, like I say, there's the very tight driving holes. A lot of these holes are tight. 140. You think of municipals being wide and open and spacious. This isn't like that. This isn't like that. This is actually a pretty good test for many golfers. It's not the easiest in the world. Right, wind across to the left. 140 downhill, 9 iron, because it'll run down the slope. I know the slope goes down here. That bunker on the right shouldn't be a consideration at all. Right. Got a bit right. That's all right. It's gone a little bit right. I drew it a little bit, but it should come off the slope. It should stay on the green. Be a long putt, but I should be okay there. See you down there for me third. Yeah, well, there's a ball pretty shot there in the bunker, so I'm going to be quiet. You can see mine. Yeah, they're just not stopping on the green, are they? The balls are useless. They're just not stopping on the greens. I mean, that was a tail of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 25 yards. I mean, 25 yards is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, I've hit that about another 25 yards on 140 or 165. 165 with a 9 iron. I'm not having it. It's the balls are just not stopping. 25 uphill, played about 30. Yeah, they're just not stopping. Not stopping. Good. That was a good wedge shot from me, but if the balls ain't stopping, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't predict how it's going to stop or anything. Right, back down the slope again for par. Right to left. Yeah, big one. Big right to left turner. This is a good few balls outside on the right. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. Great lead. Great par that, mind, with a crap ball. Great par. Yeah. Is that my first one? No, that's my second one today. Thank God, 2 pars. Hey, let's just appreciate I've actually got a par today. On to the next one. No, I think these balls will be going in the practice bag. Well, what I could do, when I played Horton with Gary, I'll say it with me. Try these balls out, son. They're amazing. What? They're amazing. Best balls on the planet. The Japanese created absolutely amazing things. Give them a go. You'll never turn back after playing these balls. We'll be playing oh, 100 yards, I'll just hit this with my wedge, and it ends up 30 yards back past the green, see what he thinks of them then. Nah, I won't do that, that's not very nice. But you know, it just tells you, I mean, that's not a youth range cover. It's definitely not. It's very similar to the Strixon distance. It's very much like the TaylorMade distance balls. They're great in the winter. They're absolutely fantastic balls. They're very durable and they'll get you through in the winter. But in the summer, you want a decent ball that's going to check up. And these balls, they're fine for hitting them off the driver, probably up there with the best. But when it comes to iron play and wedge play, nah, sorry. 14 quid on Amazon, don't waste your time, just get yourself some Strixon distance if that's what you want, or TaylorMade distance. TaylorMade distance are about the same thing, but I don't know. I mean, I'll have to try them both in winter, the distance and them, and see if there's any difference. I don't think there'll be any difference. I think they're very much like the TaylorMade distance balls, and they make the same sound off the face, off the driver, off the irons. They're very similar. So they might well be the same manufacturers, because you know what they're like now. That TaylorMade use, they're just called Trust. For the Japanese market, they might just be the same things. I don't know. Might be the same makers. Might be made in the same factory. Here we go then, par 5, 480 odd yards this one. You can see what's ahead. It's a tight driving hole again. Trees left, trees right. You don't want to go any further than that oak tree on the right, and you certainly don't want to be going left because it's trees. Another hard, tight driving hole here. That's good. That's a good hit from me. Right side of the fairway, hopefully. That shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, I wouldn't waste your time. Either get the TaylorMade distance if you like the yellow ones, or just get some Strixon distance. Honestly, there really isn't any difference. Right, see you down for me second. Right, I'm presuming the slope's done its job and kicked it off into the right side rough. Nothing I can do about that really. I saw the ball hit the right side of the fairway. You can see the slope there. It's right. It's left to right. So that's obviously what it's done. It's just kicked into here. 242 to the front, so I can't really go for the green. See what the lie's like for me hybrid. Might be all right. Might be okay. I might give it a go. Yeah, so really this is like a par 5 for me now. I can't, it's a shame 241, but uphill. We'll give it a go. The green is basically, well, it's self-explanatory. It's not going off left. There's a bit space over to the right beyond these trees. If you go over that tree there, there's a little bit of space over there, but really the line is between that last tree there on the right and them group of trees there. You want to be hitting it straight down where that massive group of trees is, right ahead of you. If you can do that, you should be okay. Oh no, I've gone right. There's room over there. There is room over there. I've just drew it over to the right. Not a great shot. Tugged in the rough and it's pulled it further over right than it needs to be. There is space. I'll be okay. See you for me third. Yeah, not too bad. Like I said, it just drew round a little bit. Not fatal, not absolutely fatal, but was a little bit off. There is a bunker on the left hand side, by the way, if you go too far left. And there's bushes and trees and all sorts on the left hand side, that can be an issue. 76 from there. I'm gonna go 54. 1, 2, 3. Pick 5 off, about 70 yards. Should be easy enough in your hole. It's just not stopping. This ball that I found, I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference between that ball. That, by the way, isn't a particularly great ball that I found. Look at the difference between that one and mine that's just run straight over the back of the green. It ain't me with the wedge play. I know it's not me. That's just the balls. That's just the balls. See you down there for me chip. Yeah, that is just bloody ridiculous. I'll leave it here. Just look how long this green is. And that ball hit just short of the green on my wedge, my 54-degree wedge. It's not even on the green. So what does that say about the golf balls? It's not even on the green. I don't even know where it's at, to be honest. But what does that say to you about the stopping power of them balls? 54-degree wedge. We're talking about 30, yeah, we're talking about 30 yards off the back of it. I mean, 30 yards roll. It's absolutely ridiculous for off a wedge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But if I use a decent ball, it should be a hell of a lot easier when I return to the decent ball. You see, I'm terrified to be aggressive on them in case it runs for miles. Anyway, I've got a par putt. I'm absolutely terrified to be aggressive and go for it in case it runs all the way down back onto the fairway. Left to right. Just outside on the left. Turn, turn, turn. Nah. Well, it's a bogey. But I know what that is. That's just the ball. There's nothing you can do about it, John. I'm going to keep on using it until I lose it. I may as well. I've bought them now. It's 15 quid. I've paid for them, so I may as well use it until I lose the ball. But no, they'll definitely be going in my practice bag on the next round. I'll not be using them for any of these videos. So the review of these balls is these Trust. That's what they're called, Trust. Trust Panther. Do not touch them. Whatever you do, if you see them on Amazon, do not touch them. They're absolutely ridiculous. On to number 9. Right, 6 there. That cannot be a youth rain cover. I'm just not having it. That's what you get with your 3-piece vault and everything. It's not. It ain't that, trust me. This hole, 352 yards. Well, you can see ahead of you, really. Now, normally, this isn't bottling it. I'll explain to you why. I've done this before where I've hit it with my driver and it's ended up near the stream at the bottom there, and it's literally been in like I'll show you when you get there. There's a big dip you've got to get over. I've been blocked out, and on one occasion I was down in the stream and everything. Now, it's very hard, the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my hybrid and I'm just going to get it down there. I don't want to be taking the risk of putting it in the stream down there, and I certainly don't want to be blocked out with this ball, because these balls, as I've been saying, I've been running on for miles. I mean, look at my pitch shot. I mean, they're going 30 yards further sometimes of what it would do normally. So I'm going to go with my hybrid. I'm going to put it down there. And if I've got 150 yards left, so be it. But I'm not going to use my driver with this in case it runs on and on and on and on and I get blocked out. Right. You want to be left of that oak tree and you want to be right of that bunker. That's my line, right in between the middle of them, if I can do it. Should be fine. Should be just to the left of that tree on the left. Should be fine, shouldn't be blocked out there. It's There's no point whacking a driver down there if you're just going to end up blocked out, or you're going to end up in that stream. That's not being brave and bold. That's just being daft. So yeah. See if for me second. I'm not getting that. I swear I saw that ball bounce left of this tree. Never mind. Anyway, I've caught up with that 2-ball. That 3-ball behind's actually going at a very quick pace. But I can't go any faster than this 2-ball that's ahead of me. So, unfortunately, 153. That's the game we're playing. Unfortunately, I can't go any quicker than that. Yeah, I really thought I was on the left-hand side of the fairway, at the right-hand side of the fairway there. I thought, oh, it'll be level with that tree. Left of that tree, I'll be all right. And I've ended up here. 153, where's the wind going? The wind's going in slightly to me facing to the left-hand side. Am I going to be brave and bold and go 7 and just try a normal shot and hope it doesn't hit the branches, or am I going to go for a 6 and guide it in? See, this is what I mean, you see. Now, if I hit a drive with this ball, I went another 30 yards, it just rolled. You see where the slope is? It just rolls all the way down, and you're into the marshland and the stream and tripe. But again, I didn't really want to be in this situation. I'm going 6 iron. Oh, I hope that's not going to interfere with my swing. I really hope that's not going to interfere with my swing. No, it's not. Thank God for that. Right. Yeah. And you can see where I'm at on this little mound. It's going to be a hard shot, this. No, it's not interfering with the shot. So get that out your head, John. It's not going to interfere with this shot. It was in my head, wasn't it? It's either in the bunker or I've cleared it. It was in my head, you know. I couldn't clear it out my head. I said it's not going to interfere with your shot, but it was. I'll be honest, it was. I think I'm in the bunker. I think I'm in that bunker. Wasn't a great shot. See you for me second. Yeah, I must have skipped out of the bunker because I've ended up here, which is interesting. I think I've probably ended up in the bunker but skipped over it because it's gone at that speed. 25 yards to here, so probably about 20 yards by the time I get to the ball. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 20 yards uphill. Little hinge and hold. Left to right by the looks of it. Simple enough. If I was using a decent ball, it'd be simple enough. Hey, come round, that's it. That's it, son. Just needed to give it a little bit more. It would have been good, that. Give it a little bit more. It was coming round. That would have been good. See if me putt. Right. Hold on a sec. Yeah, there must be a hold up because those guys are waiting on the tee box. So nothing we can do about it. If it's a hold up, it's a hold up. Right, we've got this for par. Left to right, big one. Big one. 2.5, 3 balls outside on the left. I remember this. This is a big turner. Yeah, it's massive. It's a massive turner. It's all right. It's a bogey. It's not really what I was wanting, but not really. There's not really I can do about that. That's just the natural slope. So it's what that's done. Right, bogey. See you for number 10. Yeah, them 2 lads have been good enough to let me play through. So sorry you didn't see the tee shot or anything, but they seem to think they're slowing me up. No, it's not. It's that 3 ball getting up my back. So they let me play through. I said, look, if I was you, I would just let that 3 ball play through because they're going at a speed that's going at like a 1.5 ball. Because I'll admit I go at a 2 ball pace when I'm doing the filming and everything, but there's no way that 3 ball should be hurrying me up. And it's the same with them lads. They shouldn't be having to hurry up. They thought it was me, and I went, no, it's the 3 balls getting up my back. Right, 9-iron. You can see this is a tricky shot, by the way, because everything goes left to right, the slope. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to try and go left edge of that bunker. It's going to have to be, even with my 9-iron, it's going to even have to be easy. I haven't got the stopping power with the ball. I might. No, I'm not going to carry it with a pitching wedge. It's going to have to be a 9. So I was half thinking of going with a pitching wedge, but it's not going to have the stopping power to do it, this ball. Is this going to interfere with my shot now? No. Okay. Oh, it is going to interfere, and it's it's interfered. I hit it. That's what's caused that. I know what's did it. On to the next. This is what I mean, the trees interfere with your shot here. It's not an easy course. It's not wide open like people think. 113. It's not an easy course like people think. I'm just going to try and get it onto the just to even short of the green here. It's just, oh my god, don't say that's gone into the cabbage. These balls are ridiculous. Yeah, I've had 4 there. I've had my chip shot. It was short of the rough patch and everything. These lads have followed me directly behind me, so I didn't realise they'd already hit the balls, and they followed directly behind me. So I'll try and get a rush on, get on number 11 and get out the way. So how many's that? I've had 1, 2, 3. I've had 4 to there. This for bogey then. Go on. Terrific pot. Well done. Terrific bogey save that. That was a little turn around the corner, that. Very good putt, son. Right, bogey. It's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be like a triple or something there. On to number 11. Well, you've seen a number of holes now, and you're probably getting the general idea. This isn't like your normal Muni. It's quite difficult. It's quite a difficult, I'll use that. It's quite a difficult course, this. 190. 190. Not much wind to think about, but it is slightly in my face. It's going to be an easy high, but I don't think before iron it's going to be good enough here. So you're getting a general idea now that this isn't like a normal Muni. This is quite a difficult course. This is not like a wide open space or a short course, or it's nothing like that. It's quite a long, difficult course, this actually, for a Muni from Municipal. Right, 190, 95% with the 3 hybrid. You don't want to go right, you don't want to go left. Bunkers there. Pin in the middle of the green there. That's your line, just straight at it, son. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's no good. See you for a second. That is rubbish. That's rubbish by me, by the way. I've absolutely I hit it quite well actually. I've gave it no height whatsoever. It's just skimmed along the deck. That's shocking. 106 from there. 1, 2, 4, 5, 100, about 100 yards. Easy pitching wedge onto the green. However, that sounds so hard. Oh my god, it hasn't even held it. You see, that should just bounce twice and stop. and it's not done that. I think it's just continued on. If that's in the bunker, I'm chucking this ball. I'm going to go over to that hedge and I'm just going to chuck the ball in that bloody hedge and say what a pity, because that is bloody ridiculous. If that's in the bunker, that is crazy. That is absolutely, if that ball's in the bunker, well, if anybody wants another another 10 Trust yellow balls, just give me a shout, because you can have them for now. If that's in the bunker, that is just crazy. The ball bounced here. The ball bounced here, right? That is... No, it's not my picture mark. Oh, it's just here. It's just here. I was going to say, if that, it's almost in the bunker. If that's bounced at the front of the green there and it's ended up here, that is crazy. Now, how the hell am I going to play this? How the hell? Well, there's no other real alternative. I've just got to sort of that. That's a good shot, actually. That's a very good shot, John. That's not too shabby at all. Right then. This for bogey. And people going about balls, they're going about balls saying, balls don't matter what you use. Oh, they do matter. This is a case in point, because the ball is just not stopping for me. Right edge. Yeah, well done. Bogey, 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 bogey. Could have been a lot worse if that ended up in the bunker. Bogey's not too bad. But yeah, people go on. I used to be the same. It doesn't really matter what balls you use. Trust me, it matters. It matters when you use a ball that literally does not backspin in the slightest. For long drive champions, these are probably the best balls you can get. But for guys who play normal golf, no, forget it. Don't buy them. Yeah, sorry you didn't see the drive on the, what hole are we on now? The 12th. Unfortunately, the tee box that I was saying before for the 8th crosses were tight next to each other, and guys were teeing off there, so I couldn't show you my tee shot. But it's a tight drive and all. Like I say, the tee box is pointing you over here, hence why I've ended up in the rough. But the fairway, that's your fairway. It's very thin. There's the car path rough, very thin fairway, stream to the front there. Green's just over here. Not the longest in the world, about 335 yards, but it's very tight and narrow. This ain't your normal typical municipal course. It's got tight driving holes. You've got to be pretty consistent. 103, and you need a ball that's helping you. So I would say about 105. The pin's, is the pin to the back? Yeah, it's white, so it's to the back. 105. Oh man. Is my pitching wedge going to get over that tree? I think it will. If I can get it to the front of my stance, I think it will. I'm playing this 105. Has anyone seen that new series, by the way? Stick, it's called, with the bloke from, you know, he's in he has a little role in Meet the Fockers and Night at the Museum or whatever. He's what's the film with that dog in? He's the main guy in that. I saw the first episode or whatever. I don't quite get it. But right, here we go, 105 yards. Oh, it's veering a bit right. Why, it's going to be back of the green. Of course it was going to be back of the green. It's not going to check up. See if me third. Yeah, of course it was going to be back of the green. That was never going to check up that ball, was it? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, stick or something it's called. Is it stick? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he thinks this kid's going to be the next Tiger Woods or something. And his Mexican mother goes, "Oh yeah, give us 100 grand and you can take him round the..." If she said that to me, I would just say sod off. I wouldn't even consider it. But yeah, I didn't quite get that. He was good in that Meet the Fockers and everything, when Robert De Niro, he's called Jack in the Thriller, but he's having a heart attack. Right, don't worry, Jack, I'll use my healing powers. Oh, it's not working. He's meant to be like this holistic bloody healer. Oh, my healing powers aren't working for some reason. Right, little chip on then. No, yes, it's not bad. It's not bad. But if that was my tailor-made ball or a Callaway, that would have been spot on. That it's just running on and on and on. Ah, right, never mind. Got this for par anyway, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference to you score a ball, and this has proven the point. Right, left, just maybe just outside left, because this looks a sharp turn of this. Yeah, look at that, man. Curling round. 5. I'm just playing bogey golf, by the way, with this ball. Like I said, it really matters the ball. That was a big turner, by the way. That it was only about 4 feet, but it was a big turner. Right, on to number 13. Right, this is stroke index 1, and for bloody good reason. It's to kick off with, the hole's about 454 yards or something. 440 yards. It plays into wind mostly, and you've got to carry it. I mean, you're looking from the white tees, 200 carry over that marshland and garbage and tripe and the bridge and everything. That's why it's stroke index 1. Bloody hard hole. So if the wind isn't too strong, I'm going to have to try one of my bombs just to get it over. It's drifting over to the left hand side. I'm going to have to try one of my bombs. I've got no other course of action here. It's got to be a bomb straight over the top of the rubbish and garbage and everything. That's all I've got to offer here. I cannot do anything else. It's about a 210 yard clearance. So it's lower tee, and I'm going to try and really bush on the up. Get the maximum carry that I can out of this. There's a bit more space to the left than you think, but you don't want to be too far left here. It's got height all right. I think I've cleared it. I think I'm left side fairway. I think I've cleared it. I may not have, because that's a hell of a clearance, but if I've done it, fantastic. See you down there for me second. Yeah, it's just ran into the rough on the left hand side. I've just missed the fairway, but that's phenomenal, by the way, because I've cleared that by a good 50 yards. I've got 200 here, so I've cleared that. I must have hit that about 270 because of the angle I've gone at. I haven't gone the shortest route to the hole. The further left you go, the longer the hole becomes. That's a phenomenal drive by me to get it up here. Slightly wind across and slightly in my face. That's phenomenal. Right, can't be 228. 202, that sounds about right. Yeah, 202. So I've got a chance at the green now with my hybrid. If I can get a good clean connection, I've got half a chance, and this ball runs quite a bit. So I don't think I have to whack it. I just think I've got to avoid that bunker on the right side. Maybe just in between the bunker and the flags, actually, the line. But I think it runs off that way, the slope. Maybe just go straight at the flag, son. That's what I'll do. Ah, it's bunker. Those lads have hit the tee shot already. Why let me play through if you're just going to play your tee shot like that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It might be the 3 ball, you know. I've got a footy feeling that's going to be the 3 ball who are in a rush for the tee. See you down there for the third. Lovely, just where I wanted to be, in the bunker. Sorry, I put a blackcurrant and licorice sweet in my gob there. I shouldn't have done that really when I'm on camera and talking, but 36 at that angle, so probably a bit closer. We're probably looking at about near 30 yards. And the sand, by the way, normally at this muni is quite good. It's normally quite good. It's quite consistent sand. We must have hit up the hump and down here. Right, so let's say about 30 downhill. The slope just goes left to right on the green, so just to the left, I think. No, I've got underneath it too much. It's all right, but it's a really long it's a really long putt coming up. I just got two underneath it, to be honest. The sand's quite it's got quite a lot of sand in it, and it's just popped up on me. See if for me pop up. I mean, yeah, I'm on the green and everything, but it's quite a big green, this. But yeah, stroke index 1, this one. So this is the hardest hole on the course. Putting for par's not too bad on the hardest hole on the course. I'm actually quite chuffed with my drive. That lad, by the way, who hit that drive another 10 yards past me, he knows how to hit the ball, because I tried to bomb that one with my driver and he's gone 10 yards past me, so he knows how to hit the ball. Okay, a few balls outside on the left. Now turn now. Start turning. Short. Well, I didn't think I could be short because it's downhill, but there we go. Ah, that's a bloody ridiculous 6. It was literally there and it's just done a little turn on me. Yeah, believe it or not, left edge. And these greens, by the way, are not easy to read. That's a case in point there. That wasn't a straight putt, that went like that. They're not easy greens. That's a daft 6 from me, really. I should have took my time a bit more, but you can see the slopes going all the way down there. This is my case in point. These greens are not the easiest to read at all. In fact, it's a bloody hard course, actually, the Municipal Middlesbrough. It's not as easy as you think. On to number 14. Right, par 5, this one, 510 yards. Yeah, as I say, it's late on. I didn't tee off till half 3. I'm just using this as a bit of a knockabout for the big games tomorrow between Gary. Although I never know, I might just do, I think we're doing the open better ball and see what we can shoot between each other. I don't like competing with him because he's my mate and my pairs partner and everything. I don't really like competing with him now. It's like, I don't like having a rivalry with my partner, but team spirit and all that, you know, team bonding and the team dynamics and all that crap. So yeah, like I said, I'm just using this as a knockabout, so I'm not too concerned with a score. It's just as long as I'm half striking it well, I'm not particularly bothered. Right, it's self-explanatory really. You want to be where those group of trees are. You don't want to be going left because it's open, but there are trees there. You don't want to be going right because there's trees there. You just want to be hitting it basically straight down the middle. With it being 503 yards, I might try and do a bit of a bomb here. Try and get myself down there. Oh, well, that's the end of that. That's the end of that ball, finally. Right, let's retake and use my TaylorMade now. Well, that didn't work to plan, did it? You know what the funny thing is? I did exactly the same with my hybrid. Now, I'm not saying it's the ball's fault, but it's weird how I did that with my hybrid. I don't normally do them short of daft shots. Straight, look at that with the TaylorMade. Nasty. That's nasty, that's straight as an arrow. Starting off like that and going, that's what I was trying to do with that ball. But it's gone now. It's 3 off the tee, but I'm delighted that ball's gone now, because now I've got no more of them. I've left the other 11 in the car, and that's where they're bloody staying. Right. Let's continue on to me second. I do not believe it, it's there. Oh, Jesus. That's fate, that, isn't it? Me and this ball are meant to be together forever. Now, did you see where that went? I smacked it against the tree. I went, oh, well, it's just there. I'm going to have to play it now, aren't I? I found it, I'm going to have to play it now. Right. Heading over to where that bunker is, but that's just it. That was destiny, that, wasn't it? Me and that ball bloody are meant to be together for the rest of our bloody lives. That's shocking, that. Yeah, the TaylorMade was a nasty drive. I got it within 250. It was 510. It was 248 to the middle on the watch. It was 510 to start off with. So it was a half decent drive to me up the bank, but I cannot believe I found that ball, by the way. It was just lying there, just at the start, after all the Martian and the carry, about 20 yards ahead of me, and it's just lying there. Right in my field of vision, just like, here I am, you know, you're not going to get rid of me that easy. I whacked it into the tree, and it's ended up here. Ended up there, sorry. Anyway, I've got to play it, because like I say, I'm playing 2 instead of 4, whatever it is. 210 to the middle. It's a red flag. It's to the front. I think that bunker's going to come into play, because it's doesn't matter. I'm going to have to try and do a draw, go over to the right hand side and just try and attack it that way. And that's a bloody good hit, but it's right side, isn't it? It's not fading for us. It's all right. It's okay. It's pretty straight, but it's going to be right hand side. It didn't come round like that. It went. If anything, it just kept straight on us. But yeah, that ball has just said, you know, getting rid of me that easy, son. Whack us into the trees and the bushes all you want. You're not losing me. Right. See you down for me fourth. Yeah, like I say, from 210 yards away, that's a bloody good effort. It just didn't come round for me, that's all. How far are we from here? About 22. So we'll take a few yards off from there. 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 17. Right. It's a bare lie, so I can't really. Can't chip master it either. Okay. Little rundown chip. Get in the hole. Ooh. Look at that, just running on and on and on. It had a chance, that. It had a chance of going in the hole, didn't it? Very tight, but it's ran on to about 10 foot past. Maybe even more, to be honest, because the ball's just not stopping. It's got no stopping power. It's just sped up down the slope. It wouldn't have mattered what ball it is, really. That slope was going to knock it down and knock it past the hole anyway. Got this for par. Left to right. Uphill. Yeah, it's about 12 to 15 foot away. Didn't give it enough and turned. Like I say, none of these greens are easy to read. They're all sloping, they're all undulating. They're quite difficult. They're quite difficult. The places where they've put the greens are actually quite clever. They're quite clever. They're very difficult, and 3 putts are very common on these greens, I bet. Right, see you for number 15. Right, number 15, 450. Yeah, I mean, when you're in that situation, the bare patch, there's not much really you can do. You can't flop it up. You can't use a chip master. You can't use an 8 iron because it's too, and you wouldn't know how to predict how quick it's going through that rough. So really, the only option there is to, well, what I did, I used my 58, whatever wedge you use, and just do it. Get to your back foot, do a back foot restore. Don't put on your front foot. It'll bring the edge into play, and just try and somehow skim it. Don't try and dig into it. Just try and skim it, and that's all I had. That's the only option I had there in that ball patch. It was pretty tough situation. That thought I did all right out of that one. The line here, it's a dog leg round to the right, but you can, if you want to, try and go straight over that tree. If you really wanted to, which is what I'm probably thinking about doing. It's either that or I've got to manipulate a draw around the corner, and if it goes wrong, I'll end up on the 16th fairway. I'm going to try just the left line of the tree, the very left edge of it. That's the line I'm going for. These tees are actually better. These don't snap as much as the thick ones. Right. That's a good hit, but again, I haven't seen it in the flight. I think I've seen a drop. I think I've had it straight over the trees. I think I've seen a drop right side fairway. I think that's all right. If that's the ball that's dropped, I think I'm okay. Right, hopefully see you down for my second shot. I think I'm all right there. Yeah, there was lads coming down the, what one's that again? It is the 14th fairway, the par 5. They were coming down. They came onto my fairway, one of the lads, so I didn't record it when he was playing his shot and everything. But I was 74 yards away. So like I say, the balls for distance, I've hit that 275 yards of me driving. It was straight down the middle of Broadway, straight down the middle of the fairway. So the distance wise, they're fantastic. They're up there with the very best, but stopping power, not so good. That was 74 yards away, and you're not going to believe where I pitched that ball. I've pitched that ball just before. Look at how big, how far away that is. I've pitched it just after that rough patch on the fairway there, and that's where it's ended up. Absolutely no stopping power whatsoever. I've adapted finally to what the ball does, and I have to adjust it like 10 yards further back, and I've done it. I've given myself a birdie opportunity, but it's been tough adapting to that ball. Right, a little bit of wear there. But you know what? I think this is going left to right. It's not, you know, the slope's going that way, John. I think you're going right edge here, son of a birdie. I think you're going right edge. It's going left to right, and then it's gonna do, I don't know, just go right, inside right. No, left to right. The wear is all here. How's it gone left to right? Ah, that would have been a great birdie. That would have said, well, at least it was worth the effort. But those lads know they're just up on the tee box. They're not gonna. I'm gonna try it again. It was just here, wasn't it? Well, it's a bit close, about here. Now, if anything's gone the other way, it's gone left to right. That one was straight, maybe turning a little bit in towards the start of it, but tricky greens. If that was maybe at that distance to the front there, it might have been an easier putt, but where I was on that slope, it's like a 2-tiered green, and it was in between the tier. That made it a hard putt. See you for number 16. And that is my case in point. That's how tough the greens are. I've gone round here, and that is an extremely rare par. I think I've already had 2 or 3 pars the entire round. Meant to be a municipal, and I've gone round and I've already had about 2 or 3 pars. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about the place? It's a hard course. This, it's not like a normal muni. This is a hard course, very tight. You've got to hit it straight at the muni. You've got to hit it straight. You've got to be good at reading greens, otherwise you're going to have a few problems. Right, just going to put it a bit further down so you can see, because like I say, it's just rubbish and I can't go much further back because it'll go down. That's as far as I can go for you. 380, again, good distance on this hole. You've got to be straight down the middle of the fairway. Again, there's no margin for error. Out of bounds, trees, crap on the right hand side, and left hand side, well, you can see what's on left hand side. It's a little bit open on the left hand side if you go past the trees, but those trees on the left, if you get it in there, can cause your issues. So I'm trying to go left fairway. Oh, it's drawn round a bit. That might not have held in play. It might, well, you know what, I'm not taking a provisional. I'm just gonna, no my luck, it'll have just bounced back out to the middle of the fairway. See if it'll be second, hopefully. If not, I'll just drop one from there. Yeah, I'll just drop one here. Well, what's happened is it's obviously been an aggressive turner, and it's, I mean, they've got fences up, and I thought it would have stopped the ball from going in there, but I did find a ball, but it wasn't my ball, unless it's further up, unless it's, I mean, I've gone to the 150 mark. I don't think it would have gone much further than that, to be fair. 141.6. So say just 3 off the tee then, and say this is my 4th. As I say, I'm not particularly bothered about my scores. It's a good hit, but it just, you could see it was turning round, and that's crept into my game recently, which isn't good. Right, straight at it, son. Nice hit, but again, right. Might be in that bunker on the right hand side. It's getting a bit dark now. It is 6:30, to be fair, and I did tee off at 3:30, and you know what I'm saying, I've rushed about. I should have known that was going to happen. I've switched to the TaylorMade Tour response, and look how short it is. I said to myself, well, it's going to go another 10 yards than what it should do. I'll go 9-iron. That's the difference, you see. When you're talking about balls and people are saying, it doesn't matter what ball you use. Oh, trust me, it does. It matters massively between a 15 quid ball and a 32 quid ball per dozen. I don't pay that, but brand new, that's how much they are. That one was 14 quid. That's 32. That's the difference. There's a big difference. Like I say, the distance wise, probably no difference whatsoever, but when it comes to stopping power, big difference. 14 yards, yeah, that sounds about right. There is a massive difference. That's checked up quicker, it's held quicker, there's a big difference, trust me. See you down for me putt. See, if that was that trust ball, I'd be expecting that to go another 5-6 yards past the hole. That's checked up, it's gripped, and it's done the job for me. It's done the job for me. And let's say, for example, that was my second shot. Obviously it wasn't, I was out of bounds and everything, but that's basically, that saved me a par, you know what I mean? Say if that second ball was my first one, sorry, say if it was in play, that ball, I've been short, I've chipped it up, see, that was my third, I've chipped it up. That saved me a par, that, you see, that's the difference. That other ball, I would have gone flying past the hole, and that's the difference. That's why you pay your money. And it's the same with your Kirkland, by the way. Why have they got the tee boxes facing here and the hole's over there? Sorry, I've put the camera at the wrong angle. I've put it presuming the tee boxes are going to be directly where facing the hole, and they're not. It's the same with the Kirkland, but they're not right up there with the TaylorMade Tour Response balls. But I get them second hand, 88 pence a ball, far superior to those Trust balls. Just those Trust balls need to be put in the bin, to be honest. I'll just use them as practice balls. They ain't any good. I mean, that was my case in point. I've showed you there firsthand the difference. Now this one is a little par 3. Normally about 150 yards ish, 148. Slightly uphill, wind and face, 7-iron. So you've seen all the holes now, just about, except for 2 on the Muni. So it's up to you. It's up to you what you think of it. But for 18 quid, my personal opinion is it's very, very good. It's very good. The only thing is, Links Golf have took it over, and we'll just have to see that it gets busy because of the prices. You see, I've played this for 18 quid, so it gets quite busy. That's your only problem. Right, 7-iron. Right at it. It's looking all right, that. I'm not, like I say, I'm not really seeing them in the air today. Eyesight's not great, but I think that should be on the green and I should be putting. Fingers crossed. See you down there. You know, I knew that was right online, but it's deceiving, this hole. It's a lot more uphill than you think. Now that was 148 on the Zapper, right? But that's playing about 160. No, maybe not. Maybe 155, maybe 150, in between 155 and 160. It's very deceiving. It's actually more uphill than you think. This is going right to left. Yeah, and I can see the wear as well. Right to left. Starting to turn now on me. Not a bad putt though, not a bad putt, and it's a good par really. No birdies today, unfortunately. We've still got the last to come now. This puts the cat amongst the pigeons. You've got to clear this one. It's the same as the 13th. It's a big clearance and you've got to hit it straight, otherwise you're in big bother. You'll see what I mean when I get down to the hole. See you down there. Yeah, sorry you didn't see me tee shots. Those lads were walking up there and they stopped for me and everything. So I've took my tee shot. I think I'm right side of the fairway, but I just thought I'd show you my perspective, what I was seeing. This is the hole. Like I say, it's a 200-yard carry from the white tees to get it over there. Left-hand side garbage, right-hand side blocked up by the trees. I think I'm on the right-hand side of the fairway. Well, if I'm lucky to carry the second part of the fairway, if I'm lucky. But yeah, that's the hole. Again, tight driving hole. Your line really is that big oak tree, just straight right, just straight, maybe just to the left of that. So yeah, that's where I am. I think I'm right fairway. I shall see you down for my second. Yeah, it's a shame you didn't see the drive. I bombed it, and I've somehow managed to get it all the way over here. I'm onto the second part of the fairway. I'm here, and it's a long par 4. This, I mean, how long is this last one? It's about 460 or something, isn't it? 481 per. Oh, it's because it's on the 16th, you idiot. It's I thought it didn't sound right. 218 yards to the flag, 234 to the middle. Yeah, it's 281 all the way up the slope. So I've hit that about 255 uphill, equivalent of about what, 270. So it's a good drive from me, that, to get me into this position. Now the problem I've got here is once you get to this position is you've got a stream that's running across the green. Now I don't know how far that stream is. I've forgotten everything. I'm just going to hit my hybrid, and if I go on the stream, I go on the stream, because I'm not bothered. I'm messing about. But there is a stream there at some point. I think it's about 50 yards short of the green. But yeah, that was a good hit from me. I reckon Colin Montgomery came here and he put it just about 10 yards short of that bunker, so it's showing you how far he hits it compared to me. I think I'm a bloody good hitter. He's put it in the old days when it first opened, the 80s, he's put it 10 yards short of that bunker on the right. That's how good he was. Right, here we go then. Good solid front leg push, and I'm going to try and go for this. Oh no, I haven't. I've totally lost my balance. God knows where that's at. It looks as if it's gone over on the right hand side. I've just tried to welly it, as you've seen. That's the result of it. Right, I'll see you down there. It'll be somewhere there for me second. Don't worry about it. Well, yeah, here I am, awkward spot just to the right of the bunker. It was a horrible swing, to be honest. I just tried to hit it too hard. Trying to get into the green and two was never going to happen. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? $88 from here, so probably about 84. Gonna go 50 degree. Oh. Wind slightly across, okay, so it's about 90% swing. It's uphill. Right, see if we can get a birdie put at this. It's looking all right. It's just run off to the left side, just off the green on the left side, I think. Might be all right, might be okay. Might be able to get a putt at it. See you down there. Yeah, just off the green. So I'm going to take my chip master and my putter. See if I can get this close. Put in for par. If I can get a par here, it's an 87, which isn't a great day's grab, to be honest. It isn't a great round for me, but you can say the ball knocked 2 or 3 strokes off, but apart from that, it just shows you though I'm municipal. Shooting 87 is not great, but it just shows you the difficulty of this course. Had the right idea, just didn't have the speed. This for par then. Left to right. Just outside left edge, I think. Yeah, well done. Well done. Cheers, Middlesbrough Municipal, thank you. It was, like I say, it was tough going out there. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Sorry, I'm being quiet. There's people on the balcony. That wasn't easy at all. And actually, I'm a 17 over. I think I'm 17 over. 17 over. That's an 88 from me. It's an 88 from me. And as I say, it's not the simplest of courses. I've played it for 18 quid, and I think it's 21 quid before 12 o'clock. 18 quid, sort of between 1 and 4ish. And after that, I think it's £16. But it's a very difficult course. Middlesbrough Municipal, Forum Municipal. It's not easy. Like I say, 63,000, 26 yards past 71. I often come here just for a knockabout because I know I'm going to get a good test out of it. Come and play it. It gets very busy, so pick a quiet time so you can take your time and enjoy it for yourselves and everything. Give it a go for 18 quid. Experience it for yourself, because it's a tight testing golf course. It's not what you expect from a municipal. It's quite good. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. Subscribe and like if you like what you see. I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.